Hey, what's up you guys, it's Ruthie and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to go into chapter 14 of the game by Lindsay Miller, so I hope that you guys are ready for this video. This video may contain sensitive topics and foul language. If you do not wish to continue, I suggest you click off of the video now. You have been warned. Chapter 14. By the time they walked back to Leah's house, Leah's blush was mostly replaced by frostbite. Devin kept her close, though insisting they share his pocket warmer again. Leah couldn't complain. She couldn't say much of anything without stuttering. "So Jim's picking us up?" Devin asked. Leah nodded. Devin ran a hand through his dark hair. "Do you want to meet at the same time tomorrow? I can bring breakfast again." "You don't have to," Leah said. "I want to. We can try and get Peter, and maybe whoever is after me." Leah nodded and waved to Jim, who had just pulled up. "Deal." When they got to school, Devin hopped out of the car and took off for orchestra. Jim turned to Leah. "May is amazing," Jim said, a hitch in their breath. Leah laughed, "But most importantly, she can bench press you. She hasn't yet, but she definitely could." Jim collapsed over the steering wheel. "She was so nice, too. She waited to make sure I knew how to do everything and brought me water. She even had snacks." "Cute," Leah said. "I'm glad." There was a glow in Jim's cheeks. "How was your breakfast date?" "It wasn't a date," Leah said. "I think we can get Peter Wednesday morning if we're careful. We have to delay someone, let the air out of their tires maybe." "Nope," Jim said. "Bad plan. Can't we just block the road instead?" Leah snapped her fingers. "Way better. I'll text the others." "Speaking of," Jim said, and pointed to Ben stalking toward the car. "What's up with him?" "No clue," Leah said, and unlocked the doors. "Ben, I'm out." He threw his backpack into the back seat and slammed his whole body inside, as if the car were a bed, not a giant box made out of metal and sharp plastic. He held up one hand. "Katie Rogers got me last night. Shot my hand from 20 feet away, that beast." He lay down face first on the seat. Leah reached back and yanked Ben all the way into the car, and Jim shut the door. Ben at least helped a bit, not going totally limp. Leah patted the back of his knee. "How'd she get you?" Leah asked. "Luck," he mumbled into the cushions. "I got locked out of the house and she got me while I was hopping the fence to get the extra key." "I know what might cheer you up," Jim said. "You want to hear how we're going to avenge you and get Peter?" "Hell yes." Ben sat up, eyes wide and red hair sticking up in every direction. "I can't help but I can make sure none of y'all are alone till we win. Peter gets there a little early for his bird watching thing, just a little after the main guy. Jim will block that guy in their driveway and delay him by 5 to 10 minutes, Leah said. She looked at Jim and waited for them to nod. "We can take him out when he arrives alone and his leader isn't there." She had no idea what master bird watchers were called. "Sounds good," Ben said. "You text me if you need an escort. Any day, any time. Got it?" "Thank you," Leah said. "You're a lifesaver, and I'm sorry you're out." "Don't worry about it," he said. "I'm only annoyed." All day at school she thought about the game, and by the end of the day she was starving. She and Jim drove to a nearby takeout place. "Would your parents mind if you called out sick to school?" Jim asked as they drove. "They might," Leah said, lowering her seat all the way back until she was flat on her back and staring at the ceiling. They had told her she could take more time off, in that tone of, "Is that what you really want to do?" that they reserved her when she was making bad decisions. "I don't get them," Jim said. "You're not a genius, but you always do what they ask and never get in trouble." Leah sighed. It felt wrong to complain when her life wasn't bad. Sometimes all the little things they said tangled up in Leah's chest and ached. It wasn't like she could tell someone, "Hi, my parents keep doing small things that sort of hurt my feelings. No, they never do anything really bad. They just make me feel bad." She would be laughed anyway. "They should have stopped at Mark," Leah mumbled. "Shut up." Jim got out of the car, kicking their door shut. Leah groaned and opened the car door. A girl in a red coat pulled a large water gun from her car trunk. It was Mallory McCarty. Popularity was a thing at Lincoln High, but they'd all known each other since kindergarten and could remember who ate boogers or peed their pants. It was hard to get high and mighty when everyone had seen you cry because the green-colored pencil was too sharp, which had only happened to Leah once. Everyone had a story like that except Mallory. She was pretty and had never so much as eaten glue when they were in elementary school, and Leah had followed her for a week straight to make sure she knew her schedule, in case she was Leah's target. "Jim," Leah called, but Jim didn't hear her. Mallory raised the water gun and fired. Leah threw herself out of the car and tackled Jim. They tumbled to the concrete. "Prince," Mallory said, shaking her head. "I didn't see you." "It's okay," Leah said. She was used to it. Jim struggled to their knees. "That scared the crap out of me." "Sorry," Leah said, "but you almost got tagged out." "No, I don't think that would have counted," Mallory said. Her navy lipstick, so cool against her warm brown skin, was starting to wear. "You're a witness, and now you both know I'm after Jim." Mallory helped Jim and Leah to their feet. "I cannot believe you drove like that," Mallory told Leah. you dove like that, Mallory told Leah. It was really impressive. Thanks. That was the great shot. Leah's heart was racing in a good way to the beat of the drum in her ears, and she wanted to feel this alive forever. Did you practice? You were so far away. I did, Mallory laughed. Great, muttered Jim. Next time you get tackled, see if you say that after. Mallory laughed and waved goodbye, running to a car parked on the side street. 3 girls inside were laughing so hard it took them a minute to unlock the doors. Jim waved to them all. That was close, Jim said, wincing. I need 50 chicken tenders. Let's start with 5, Leah said, grabbing her phone from the car. Weird, my phone's unlocked. No wonder it's almost dead. That is the end of chapter 14. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.